سعى وبرزت الجحيم لمن يرى فأما من طغى وآثر الحياة الدنيا فإن الجحيم هي المأوى وأما من خاف مقام ربه ونهى النفس عن الهوى فإن الجنة هي المأوى يسألونك عن الساعة أيان مرساها فيم أنت من ذكراها إلى ربك منتهاها إنما أنت منذر من يخشاها كأنهم يوم يرونها لم يلبثوا إلا عشية
sambil menunggu jam 8 ya Bapak Ibu, Bunda sudah hadir. Saya boleh absen dulu ya, sambil kendengar namanya. Rana Zafira, kita dulu dari SD dulu ya. Rana Zafira, apakah sudah hadir?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Belum ya. Ageasha Najwa. Oke, nomor 2 ya. Laksmana Al Kairo Aimeri Oktavianto. Laksmana belum ya. Livi Gaiska Askadina. Oke, Livi sudah. Thank you Ayah Livi. Faisal Thaqif. Belum. Khalifah Lausa Salsabila. Tadi saya lihat gurunya ya, Mr. Asro.
الرحيم عبس وتولى أن جاءه الأعمى وما يدريك لعله يزكى أو يذكر فتنفعه الذكرى أما من استغنى فأنت له تصدى وما عليك ألا يزكى وأما من جاءك يسعى وهو يخشى فأنت عنه تلهى كلا إنها تذكرة فمن شاء ذكره في صحف مكرمة مرفوعة مطهرة بأيدي سفرة كرام بررة قتل الإنسان ما أكفره من أي شيء خلقه من نطفة خلقه فقدره ثم السبيل يسره ثم أماته فأقبره ثم فلينظر الإنسان إلى طعامه أنا صببنا الماء صبا ثم شققنا الأرض شقا فأنبتنا فيها حبا وعنبا وقضبا وزيتونا ونخلا وحدائق غلبا وفاكهة وأبا متاعا لكم ولأنعامكم فإذا جاءت الصاخة يوم يفر المرء من أخيه وأمه وأبيه وصاحبته وبنيه لكل امرئ منهم يومئذ شأن وجوه يومئذ مسفرة ضاحكة مستبشرة ووجوه يومئذ عليها غبرة ترهقها قترة أولئك هم الكفرة الفجرة أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا الشمس كورت وإذا النجوم انكدرت وإذا الجبال سيرت وإذا العشار عطلت وإذا الوحوش حشرت وإذا البحار سجرت وإذا النفوس زوجت وإذا الموءودة سئلت بأي ذنب قتلت وإذا الصحف نشرت وإذا السماء كشطت وإذا الجحيم سعرت وإذا الجنة أزلفت علمت نفس ما أحضرت فلا أقسم بالخنس الجوار الكنس والليل إذا عسعس والصبح إذا تنفس إنه لقول رسول كريم ذي قوة عند ذي العرش مكين مطاع
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ya, alhamdulillah, summa alhamdulillah, all praises be to Allah, the Lord of this universe, who has given us a lot of mercy, so we can gather here, we can show our best later for the storytellers on the stage. Yeah. And don't forget to send our best salutation and salawat to our messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, dear teachers, servants, parents, yeah, who have been here. Yeah, thank you for your time, your energy. Yeah, in few minutes we will start the stage. Yeah, MC from the students, Tata will be the MC, and then timekeeper will be Almira. Yeah, and welcome to our judges. Yeah, Mr. Hamzah Ali. Welcome, Mr. Hamzah, in our school, Al-Azhar Junior High School 25. Mr. Guntur, yeah, thank you for your energy coming to the event. Yeah, English Storytelling Competition 2024. Okay. Ayah Bunda, ya sekali lagi terima kasih banyak untuk waktunya. Insya Allah kita mulai di level SD dulu ya, primary school dulu 1 sampai 9. Sekiranya belum hadir, kita akan rolling ke depan nanti. Misalnya nomor 1 belum hadir, nomor 2 sudah, nanti nomor 2 dulu ke depan. Begitu ya, kita mulai. Oke. Okay. Thank you sekali lagi. Let's say basmalah before we start the sessions. Tata? Oke, okay, come. Ya, time is yours. Yeah, thank you. Let's say basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Tata, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, how are you? I hope everyone is doing great. First of all, I want to introduce myself first. My name is Faiza Teska Salim, or you can call me Tata. I am one of the representatives from the Student Council, and I'll be your MC for this competition today. And then, good morning, Mr. Humza and Mr. Gundur Wiralaksana. Welcome to Altaz Cup Storytelling Competition 2024. Here we have 9 storytellers from primary school level and 10 storytellers from junior high school level. We appreciate your energy, your time to sort the best 10 video before. Then both of you can sort the best 3 of 10 storytellers. Now I will say the rules while performing. The first one, the primary school level will be performing first. Then right after that, the junior high school level will be performing. The second one, the time location given is only 5 to 7 minutes. You need to see the flag. Green is to start, yellow to be aware, and red to stop, or it means it's already past 7 minutes. The last one, be focused on your turn to perform. Before we start the first storyteller, let's start it by saying basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And now let's start with the first storyteller, Rana Zafira. Is it here? Rana. Okay, we're going for number 2. Akasha Najwa Satya Wardani. Is it here? Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and good morning, judges. Well, first of all, I want to introduce myself to you. My name is Akasha Najwa Setiawardan. I am 11 years old. I am 5th class. I go to Pondok Benda 02 Elementary School. Now I want to tell a story with the title The Legend of Banyuwangi. Once upon a time, there was a king named Sulakromo. The king was held by a prime minister named Raden Sido Paksa. The prime minister had a wife named Sri Tanjung. She was so beautiful that the king really wanted to marry his wife. One day, the king assigned his prime minister to a long mission. While the prime minister was away from his wife, the king tried to get Sri Tanjung. However, he failed. He was very angry. Thus, when Sidapaksa went, the king told him his wife was such an unfaithful wife. Soon, the prime minister was very angry with his wife. Sri Tanjung said that he was untrue. But Sidapaksa didn't believe her and said that he would kill her. Then he brought his wife into the river bank. Before he killed and threw her into the river, his wife had said that her innocence would be proven after Sidapaksa killed her. After that, he threw her dead body into the dirty river. The shocking fact happened not long after that, when the river immediately became clean and began to spread wonderful fragrance around. Sidapaksa said, Banyuwangi or Banyuwangi means fragrance water. Banyuwangi was born from the proof of noble and secret love. That's all my story. Thank you for listening. Goodbye and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wow, what a cool performance. The next one is the third one. The name is Laksmana Al Cairo Aimeri Octaviano. Is it here? The next one is Livi Gaiska Askadina. Is it here? Okay. The stage is yours.
everyone. Good morning, dear judges and all my friends. Hope you are in a good condition, healthy and happy. Today, I will be telling a story about a man. That his story is mentioned in Al-Quran 4 times. Can you imagine? Allah mentioned it as a learning for us, and his name was Qarun. Actually, Qarun was a cousin of Prophet Musa. He lived in a very, very bad condition. He was so poor. Even he couldn't feed his wife and children. His children was always crying, "Father, I'm hungry. I want to eat." Be patient, son. Allah will help us. Let's pray to Allah. Even though he lived in the poverty, he still and always prayed to Allah. One day, Prophet Musa came to his house and saw Qarun's condition. He felt pity. He taught Qarun how to make a jewelry. Day by day, the condition of Qarun was getting better. His hard work paid off. He got many customers. He became rich. Ha ha ha! I'm the richest person in the world. Ha ha ha! I have a lot of gold, stock, land, and everything. Ha ha ha! No one richer than me. One day, a poor man came to borrow some money from Qarun because he didn't have anything to eat. "Qarun, would you like to lend me some money, please? 'Cause I don't have anything to eat," said the man. "Of course I can, but you must to pay back 100% for the interest." But why is so high? "If you don't want it, just go from my face, you fool!" shouted Qarun angrily. That's Qarun's attitude. He's forgot all the kindness that Allah has given to him every day. He enjoyed his gold, even the kiss of his treasure that was not enough in one room. One day, Prophet Musa's people came to ask Qarun for zakat. "Assalamualaikum Qarun." "Waalaikumsalam. You have a lot of wealth that Allah has given to you today. Prophet Musa asked you to give away some of the assets as zakat," said the man. "Zakat? Ha ha ha! For what I give my money to you, Musa? I have a lot of gold from my own hard work." "Astaghfirullah, Qarun. Please remember Allah's warning for who didn't obey his rules." "No, you don't fool me. You just want my money. I can do whatever I want with my money." Then the messenger went home and told Prophet Musa about it. Suddenly, Prophet Musa came and he said, "Qarun, please obey Allah's rules. You must to give zakat for poor people. Allah has given you a lot of wealth." But Qarun, still with his stubborn, he didn't want to give zakat. "No, Musa, I will not give my money to other people. Just go away from my face. God, take away Musa from here." Prophet Musa was sad because Qarun was far from Allah. "Oh Allah, please forgive my sin and my people." After Prophet Musa prayed, the next day, the sky was getting darker. Lightning struck, the earth shaking. All people ran away to keep their life. But Qarun, he didn't want to leave. He wanted to save his gold, even though all people told him to do so. "God, please take my gold. Move! No, sir. We must move from this castle. It's getting down. No! I will save my gold! It'll keep it me alive! Until the castle was collapsed. Gordon was asking for help, but no one came. Help me! Help! I will give my gold for you! Help! Gordon was stuck because no one wants to help him. From this story, we can learn how to be good to other people, not arrogant and always thankful to Allah. Because Allah said, La in syakartum la azidannakum, wa la in kafartum inna azabin lasyadid. Alright guys, thank you for the attention and patience. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Livy, for a great performance. The next one is M. Faisal Takif. Is it here? Okay. Now, the stage is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, my name is Muhammad Faisal Tokif. I'm from Ibtidaiyah Al-Mursyidiyah. I'm here to storytell about the legend of Lake Toba. Enjoy the story. Once upon a time, in North Sumatra, there was a young man named Toba. One day, he go fishing in the lake. He waited a long time, and suddenly he got a big and fresh, a golden fish. Then he went home. At home, Toba was very surprised because the fish could talk. Please don't eat me, said golden fish. Who are you? How can you talk? Said Toba surprised. I'm a golden fish. Please don't eat me, said golden fish. All right, said Toba. The next day, Toba went farming in the fields. Toba farms from morning until noon. He was very hungry and tired, so he went home. At home, Toba was surprised because there was a beautiful girl who was cooking in his house. Who are you? Why are you in my house? Said Toba, surprised. I'm sorry, I'm a golden fish, and now I'm human form. I'm here to give you some food as a sign of my gratitude, said the beautiful girl. The time passed, and Toba and the beautiful girl married and had a baby named Samosir. When Samosir is 7 years old, he was very stubborn, mischievous, and diligent. One day, Samosir, please deliver this food to your father. He is hungry. No, Mom, I want to play, said Samosir Snap. What's wrong with you? He's your father. He was hungry, said Mother angry. Because Mother angry, Samosir is forced to deliver this food. On the way to the farm, Samosir ate father lunch little by little until the remaining few. When Toba opened the eat box, turned out it was empty. Toba was very mad at Samosir. What? Where's the food? Said Toba angry. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm so hungry. Samosir answered with anxiety. Toba felt really upset with his son, and suddenly he said something rude that was forbidden. Your manner is like a little animal. It's because your mother was a fish, so you are like her. Go away from here. Toba didn't realize what he said was so rude. He was forbidden to tell about Samosir's mother's origin. Samosir said and tell all to his mother. Don't worry anymore, Samosir. Now, all you have to do is climb the highest tree and stay there. There will be a huge flood, and this village will be sink and disappear. Samosir went away and climbed the highest tree. Mother was really sad. She decided to do suicide by jumping to the lake. Suddenly, the sky was getting dark. Not long after that, the rain fell down. It was a great rain. The lightning and the lightning and storm were so scary. And Toba, he was surprised by this disaster. He cannot save himself. And Samosir, even though he had climbed the highest tree, he still cannot save himself from the great disaster. And then a small island in the middle of the lake called Samosir Island, and the village was submerged and became a large lake. The large lake is named Toba. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Faisal. The the performing is very cute, and the golden fish. The next one is the sixth contestant is Khalifah Luisa Salsabila. Is it here? Khalifah, is it here? We will skip that. The seventh contestant is Rainaja Gumeta Ramadhani. Is it here? The eighth contestant is Mikaela Salimazia Akran. Is it here? Okay. Mikaela, the stage is yours.
Michaela, do you need hands-free or mic? Okay. 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 Do you need hands free? Hands free. Ah, this one? Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. While waiting for Michaela to set the hands free, I need to inform you, dear teachers, because we have called your storyteller's name for twice. So we will come back later. So now we can number 8, number 9 is finished, so back number 1. Okay? Yeah, I'm sorry to be like this because we start at 8 sharps, number 1, to number 2 until number 9. Yeah. Now number 8, we come number 9 and back to number 1. Yeah, thank you.
Test.
Michaela, wait. You need to pay the attention for the flag, right? Yeah. Yeah. Each storyteller, please pay attention to the flag, right? Number the green one to start, the yellow need to be ready to stop your story. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Ini nggak apa-apa di sini. I am quick and I am smart. I can run and I can jump. No one can catch me. No one can catch me. No one can catch me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Hello judges. How are you today? My name is Michaela Salimazia Akram from Gistu Serpong and I'm 4th grade. Today I'm going to tell you a wonderful story, but it's funny too. The story's name is Mouse, Deer, and Crocodile. So, are you ready to hear? Okay, let's start. One day, Mouse Deer went down to the river to take a drink. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Walking, walking, hop, hop, hop. Jumping, jumping, hop, hop, hop. I'm so thirsty. I need to take a drink. But he knew that crocodile might be waiting underwater to eat him. So he said out loud, I wonder if the water's wet. I'll put in my leg and find out. Of course, Mouse Deer didn't put in his leg. He picked up a stick instead and put one end into the water. Yeah, crocodile grabbed the stick and pulled it underwater. Mouse Deer laughed. Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha 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 ha! Fool crocodile, can you tell the difference between a stick and a leg? Ha 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 ha! Then Mouse Deer ran off to drink somewhere else. The next day, Mouse Deer wanted to cross the river. Growl, growl, growl. That was the sound of Mouse Deer's belly when he was hungry. He wanted to eat fruits on the other side of the river. He saw a floating log in the river. He knew that crocodile looked like a log when it floated on the river. Mouse Deer didn't want to be eaten by crocodile when he crossed the river. Suddenly, he had an idea. Aha! He called out loud, crocodile! Yoo-hoo, crocodile! Crocodile! Crocodiles rise from the water and said, Hello, Mouse Deer. Have you come to be my lunch? Mouse Deer smiled and said, Sorry, not today, crocodile. I have orders from the king.
He wants to invite all the crocodiles in this river to a party. He wants me to count all of you so the meals are enough. Crocodile asked, "Really? Then tell us what to do." "Yes, but you must line up from this side of the river till the other side of the river. I will count all of you so the meals are enough." Crocodile then got all his friends and family. They lined up across the river. Master then jumped onto the first crocodile and said, "1, 2, 3. Master kept jumping until the other side of the river. Crocodile asked, "How many are there?" Master said, "Just enough." Then Master laughed. "Ah, ha, 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 ha. Oh, crocodiles, do you know that I actually do not bring good news from the king of the jungle? Actually, I have tricked all of you to crossing this great river. Ha, 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 ha." Seeing the master laughing while saying that, the crocodiles felt both angry and ashamed because they have been tricked by the mouse deer. "You are a naughty and cunning mouse deer. Watch out, okay? If we meet again, I'll eat you," said one of the crocodiles. But mouse deer was not at all afraid of that and immediately ran to the forest. One day in the dense forest lived a clever mouse deer. The mouse deer always searched for food in a clever way. Okay, the moral value of the story is, think smart. If there is a will, there is a way. There will be something that keeps you with what you want. Don't give up. Just think and think again. And then you'll find a way that can lead you to your goal. Don't trust so easily. And don't be fooled by someone. Okay, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mikaela, for an amazing performance. The next one is the ninth contestant, Zafrina Amelia Zahira. Is it here?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, my name is Zafrena Amelia Zahida from MB Al Mursyah Grade 4. Today I will storytelling about the hare and the tortoise. There once was a rabbit who always bragged about how fast he was. "Get out of the way! I'm the best!" he would say. He always teased the tortoise for being slow. "I am the fastest runner in the woods. No one can beat me in a race. Why are you so slow?" One day, the tortoise challenged the rabbit to a race. "I can challenge you to a race. Let's see who reaches the tree on the hill first. He said. The hare laughed and said, "Ha ha 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 ha! You, a slow clumsy tortoise, you're not match for me. But if you want to race, I will accept your challenge." They agreed to race from one end of the forest to the other. "Ready, set, go!" said the hare, and they started running. The hare ran as fast as he could, leaving the tortoise far behind. At one point, when the hare looked back and saw the tortoise crawling slowly and steadily, the hare thought to himself, "I'm sure I will win this race. Why should I hurry? I will rather take a nap for a while." He found a shady tree and lay down under it. He soon fell asleep. While the hare was sleeping, the tortoise kept on going. He passed by the sleeping hare and reached the finish line first. He won the race. The hare woke up and realized his mistake. The hare rushed towards the finish line as fast as he could. But it was too late. The tortoise had already crossed the line. The tortoise was the winner. Being slow but steady wins the race is not over until it's over. The tortoise told the hare. The hare sat in shame and said, "I have learned my lesson. I shouldn't be so arrogant and overconfident." From the story above, the moral message is slow and steady will make you win the race. Thank you for listening my storytelling. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you. Great performance for number 9. Dear audience, yeah, for primary level, there is one more storytellers, yeah, from Al-Azhar 61. Yeah, perhaps the storyteller or the teachers didn't come on technical meeting, yeah, last Saturday, yeah. Now we welcome to number 10, yeah. From Al-Azhar 60, 61, yes. Yeah, now in number 10. After number 10, we come back to number 1, number 2, and the number we skipped before, right? Okay. Yeah. Shakila? Yeah, time is yours, yeah. Dear audience, after Shakila, we back to number 1, right? The number that we skipped before, okay. Shakila? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dear judges, Shakila is number 10 for primary levels. Yeah. 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 It's okay? Yeah. Shakila, do you want to use hands-free or mic? Hands-free, okay. No, we got two, number 1 to number 10. Yeah, yeah. It's okay. After Shakila performs, we will back to number 1 and who skipped the number before, right? Okay, thank you.
Tes. Oke. Halo. Oke.
Okay, just stay cool, Shakila. After Shakila, we back to number 1, number 3, number 6, and 7. Am I right? Am I right? After Shakila, number 10, we back to number 1, number 3, number 6, number 7. Am I right? Okay. So you should be ready. Okay.
Okay,
Shakila,
when do
are
I
you
start?
ready? Yeah.
When do I start?
Yeah.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Hello judges. My name is Shakila from Al-Azhar 61. On this Altaz Cup 2024, I would like to tell you a traditional story from Central Java with the title Timun Mas. Are you ready to listen? Okay, let the story begin. Long time ago lived an old woman named Botsirni. She had no children. Every day she prayed to the God to give her a child. Oh my God, please give me a child. Amin. One night when Botsirni was praying, a giant named Buto Ijo passed her house and heard her prayer.
Wahahaha! Botsirni, I can give you a child in one condition. You must give the child back to me when she is 17 years old.
Are you sure, Buto Ijo? Botsirni was so happy. She didn't think about the risk of losing the child later and take the giant's offer.
Botsirni, here I will give you a bunch of cucumber seeds planted around your house.
Thank you so much, Buto Ijo. In the morning, Botsirni planted the seeds from Buto Ijo. A few days later, the seed changed into a big golden cucumber. The cucumber is very big and heavy. Friends, did you know what's inside the cucumber? Inside the cucumber, there was a beautiful baby girl, but Botsirni named her Timun Mas. When you're like a dream come true, just wanna be with you, tree. Girl, it's plain to see, you're the only one for me. Years passed by, and Timun Mas had grew to become a lovely and beautiful girl. One night, Botsirni had a dream. To save Timun Mas from Buto Ijo, Timun Mas had to meet the holy man who lived in Mount Gundul.
Timun Mas, I know your problem. Please take this back. Use this to protect yourself.
Thank you so much, sir. I will use it well. A few days later, Buto Ijo came.
Wahahaha! Botsirni, where is Timun Mas? I will take her back.
And a worried Botsirni asked Timun Mas to run away, but Buto Ijo saw her.
Hey Timun Mas, where will you go? Don't flee! Ugh!
Said Buto Ijo full of anger and chased Timun Mas. Then Timun Mas opened the first bag. It was the cucumber seed. She threw it and became a large of cucumber field. But Buto Ijo ate them all.
Yum, 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 yum.
Buto Ijo was getting closer and closer. Then Timun Mas opened the second bag with needles inside and spilled it. The needles turned into a sharp and thorny bamboo trees. Buto Ijo's body was scratched and bled.
Oh, damn you, Timun Mas! I will catch you! Oh!
Then Timun Mas opened the third bag cried. Immediately, Timun Mas went home. Since then, Timun Mas and Bosirni lived happily ever after. The end. The moral message of the story is we shouldn't give up with all the problems of life because every problem there must be a solution. Okay, friends, I think that's enough for me. Thank you for listening. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, someone can you help me? What? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Altaz Cup. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Shakila. What a cool performance. Now we're back to number one for the primary school level. The first one is Rana Zafira. Is it here? The stage is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, hello judges. Today I'm going to tell a story of Timun Mas from Center Java, Indonesia. My apologies everyone, I have to sit to tell the story. Once upon a time, there was an old widow named Miss Sarni. Miss Sarni lived alone without a child beside her, and because she's alone, it's difficult for her to do a lot of things like farming or collecting woods in the forest to sell. Just like every evening, she goes to the forest to collect some woods to sell, and suddenly Buto Ijo came and said to Miss Sarni, "Hey Miss Sarni, give me your child. After a long time I don't eat a human child. Now I need to. Ha ha ha." And Miss Sarni said scaredly, "Oh no, my apologies, Buto Ijo. I have no child. I'm not lying. Please don't hurt me. I'm begging you." "I will not hurt you, Miss Sarni. Here, take the cucumber seed and plant it. Wait for 2 weeks and you'll have a child." And Miss Sarni really grateful and thanked to Buto Ijo. But Buto Ijo told Miss Sarni that there's a guarantee. Miss Sarni have to give the child to Buto Ijo when the child is turning 6 years old. And then 2 weeks pass. Miss Sarni go to the garden that she planted the cucumber. And then she sees a huge gold cucumber. And she bring it home and she cut it carefully and she saw a beautiful baby girl inside of the cucumber and she named it Timun Mas. And then one evening, Miss Sarni and Timun Mas is playing. "Timun Mas, where are you?" And suddenly, the Ijo came and said, "Miss Sarni, it's 6 years has passed. Now give Timun Mas to me." Miss Sarni said, "I'm sorry, Buto Ijo. Timun Mas is not ready yet. I will give her tomorrow." But Miss Sarni can't just give her lovely child to Buto Ijo just like that. And suddenly, the night, Miss Sarni
when Miss Sunny was sleeping, she dreamed about an old hermit told her in her dream that if she wants Timun Mas to be safe, Miss Sunny have to bring Timun Mas for things, and it's cucumber seed, needle, salt, and shrimp paste. And Miss Sunny at the morning told Timun Mas to run away. Timun Mas, run away to the forest before Buto Ijo catch you. And then Timun Mas said, okay, mother. And then Buto Ijo know that he had been lied by Miss Sunny, and he was really angry. And he ran into Timun Mas. Timun Mas said, hey Buto Ijo, you can't catch me. And then she ran to the forest more deeply. And then she threw all of her weapons. She threw cucumber seed and all the others weapon. And then he got swallowed by a last big cucumber plant. And that's all the story I want to tell you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Rana. It's so cute. The next one is the third contestant, Laksamana Alkairo Aime Octavianto. Is it here? Okay. The stage is yours.
This is my text, mister. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Morning all, honorable all the judges and all of you whom I love. Let me introduce myself. I am Laksmana Alkairo 8.0 from 5 Firdaus of Abu Dhar Islamic Primary School. In this beautiful moment, this change, I'd like to deliver a real story about Muslim hero named Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas. Do you know him? Who is he? Okay, I'll tell you about him. Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas was a young man from Mecca. He was one of the 8 earliest people to convert to Islam and was also one of the 10 companions of the Prophet who were granted to enter the heaven. He was born in the city of Mecca in 595 AD. Sa'ad was descendant of the Bani Zuhra. To be precise, the Quraysh tribe, and his parents were highly respected by his people. Through the genealogy of Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas' descendant, it is known that his lineage met the Prophet Muhammad at Kilab bin Murrah, the grandfather of them. Sa'ad was one of the Prophet's friends who steadfastly defended Islam. Every
Every shot of his arrow was on target. Saat really loved Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam because Rasulullah was his guide. In fact, his love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam exceeded his own family. One night, when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam woke up from his sleep, he said, "If only tonight there was a pious person among my friends who could be my guard." Then there was the sound of someone unsheathing a sword. Tang! Rasulullah asked, "Who's that?" The person answered, "Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas, ya Rasulullah, I have come to be your guard." In front of his friends, Rasulullah called Sa'ad a heavenly host because he loved and was devoted to his mother. He was never left his mother, even though his mother always opposed Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas' choice of Islam. Connecting to the story of Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas and his mother, why Surah Luqman verse 15 was revealed. A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Wa in jahadaka 'ala an tusyrika bima laysa laka bihi 'ilm ma laysa laka bihi 'ilmun fala tuti'huma wa sahibhuma fid dunya ma'rufa. However, Sa'ad still faced his mother's opposition with the gentleness and tried to soften his mother's hurt. Rasulullah admired Sa'ad's courage on the battlefield. He always prayed for Sa'ad. Sa'ad was one of the lucky people because Rasulullah prayed for him. Oh Allah, aim his arrow and grant his prayer. Abdurrahman bin Auf nicknamed Sa'ad as a lion who had his class of his bravery, but he has a figure. Together with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Sa'ad participated in various wars such as the Battle of Badr, Uhud, and Khandaq. He was the great conqueror who went to Persia at the time Umar bin Khattab radhiyallahu anhu. When we hear the Battle of Nahawan, the Battle of Qadisiyah, the name come to mind is Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas radhiyallahu anhu. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him. That's the story I can tell you all. Hopefully, we can become a strong and brave Muslim. And not forget, respect and kindly to our parents. Thank you for listening to my story. I am Al Cairo. Bye-bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Lausamana. Next, we're going to the sixth contestant. The name is Khalifah Luisa Salsabila. Is it here? The stage is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, judges and all the audience. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sabil and I'm in grade 5 at SD Telaskan Pamulang. Today I want to tell you the story of Prambanan Temple. This is the story. A long time ago, in a beautiful kingdom, there lived a kind and clever princess named Roro Jonggrang. She was so beautiful that everyone in the kingdom admired her. One day, a powerful prince named Bandung Bondowoso came to her kingdom. He was a strong warrior. He wasn't very nice because he wanted to take over the kingdom. When Bandung Bondowoso saw Princess Roro Jonggrang, he wanted to marry her right away, but Roro Jonggrang didn't want to marry him because she didn't like him. He was so bossy and proud. However, she could say no directly because he was powerful. And so Roro Jonggrang had an idea. She said to the prince, "I will marry you, but only if you can build me a 1,000 temple in one night with workers." The prince thought this is easy because he had magical powers. At night, Bandung Bondowoso saw his army of spirits. They worked so fast, building temple after temple, and soon they were almost done. Roro Jonggrang started to worry. He didn't really want to marry him, and she had another brilliant idea. She asked the people in the village to help her. They all started pounding rice, make lots of noise, even lighting fire. It looked like morning was coming. The rooster started crowing, "Cuckoo-doo-yoo!" The tortoise was right. When the spirit heard the rooster, "Cuckoo-doo-yoo!" they got scared and ran away before finishing the last temple. They had built 990 temples, but one was still missing. Bandung Bondowoso was so angry when he found Roro Jonggrang had tricked him. "You fooled me!" he shouted. In his anger, he cast a spell on Roro Jonggrang, turning her into a statue to complete the 1,000 temple. And so, Roro Jonggrang became a statue to finishing the last temple. Today, you can still visit the Prambanan Temple in Indonesia, where the 1,000 temples stand, and people said the beautiful statue of the princess is still there. That's the story of Prambanan Temple. Thank you for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Khalifa. And now the last contestant from the primary school level, Rainaja Gumereta Ramadhani. Is it here? The stage is yours.
hope you're all doing well. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rainajah Gumareta Ramadhani, but you guys can call me Najah. Najah. I'm 11 years old and I'm in the 5th grade at Abu Dhar Islamic Elementary School. In this chance, I'm very excited to share a little story about man who was known as the leader of all matches. Long time ago, in the ancient city of Mecca, there lived a very brave and strong man. He was one of the uncles of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but he was a peace man. He was feared and respected in Quraysh. Sayyidu Shuhada, Asadullah, Asadur Rasul. He was the lion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the lion of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Who was the man? Everybody know him? Okay, let me tell you about him. He was Hamzah bin Abdul Muttalib. Peace be upon him. He was also known for his amazing strength and his incredible skills in hunting. He could throw spears with such accuracy that it would hit its target every time. His arrow never missed. People admired and respected him for his courage. One day, something very special happened. Hamza heard about a message that his nephew Muhammad was sharing with everyone. This message was believing in one God and being kind and caring to others. Hamza was deeply moved by this message, and he decided to embrace it. He became of one of the very first people to believe in this message. Then, one of the time, when he heard that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was being abused by Abu Jahl, and there's no one defended him. At the same time, without a second thought, after returning from hunting, where the lion he had hunted was in his right shoulder and a bow in his left hand. Yeehaw! He immediately met Abu Jahl and raised a bow to him to beat Abu Jahl and said, "Are you insulting my nephew, even though I'm in his religion?" And you know, when he said, come if you want to fight me, come, no one dared to fight him. At the same time, without a second thought, when the area was controlled by Abu Jahl, and when injustice occurred to the slaves and resident of Quraysh, Hamza came to stop this injustice and said bravely, "The God you see was one of the work of humans, and today's brutality shows me the reality of your belief." Now, you see, this was a very important event because many people didn't like this message that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam delivered. They wanted things to stay the way they were. They didn't want to believe in one God. Hamza, however, stood strong he faced many challenges and even some unkind words that from people who didn't understand his belief. But he never gave up. He knew in his heart that he was doing the right thing. At, at the same time, Hamza protected Prophet Muhammad and protect the others who believe in this message. He protected them. He protected them. He protected them and stood up for what was right, even when it was difficult. But one day, something very sad happened. In a big battle, Hamza was fought very bravely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But he was hurt. He passed away. Living in a big hole in hearts of those who loved him. That's why we remember Hamza bin Abdul Muttalib as I hope I could tell you more about Hamza bin Abdul Muttalib as one of the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. See you on the next competition. And goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Naja. Yeah. From storytellers from primary school level is done, right? Number 10. Now we come to junior high school level. Yeah. Thank you, the teachers, the parents, and also the storytellers. Now the judges, Mr. Hamza and Mr. Guntur. Yeah. Yeah. We come to the junior high school level. We start from number 1 to number 10. Okay? Tata.
And now we're going for the junior high school level. The first contestant is Rihanna Aura Jasmine. Is it here? Okay, the stage is yours.
Test, 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 test. Test, test, test.
Bismillahi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, good morning everyone and my honorable judges. My name is Rihanna Aura Jasmine. I'm from SMP Teki Honor Islamic Full Day School. Today, I will tell you a story about the last group. Have you heard it before? Well, I will tell you the story now. Hope you guys enjoy it. Once upon a time, there lived a young man named Jakatarup. He was a village boy who loved to hunt. One day, he was hunting birds in the middle of the forest. But for a whole day, Jakatarup had not found any birds. He went deeper and deeper into the forest. Where are the birds go? I've gone so deep into the forest, but have not seen any single bird. In the middle of wilderness, he faintly heard the voice of several women talking. The woman's voice is clashed with the sound of gurgling water. Out of curiosity, Jakatarup looked for the source of the sound. Wait a minute. It seems like I heard the voice of several women talking around here. I think the voice is come from there. Is that an angel? He was surprised to see a group of angels bathing in the lake. The angels were very beautiful. Then, mischievous idea came to him. Jakatarup took one of the angel shawls and went back into hiding while carrying the shawls. In the late afternoon, the angels finished bathing. They put their shawls back on and went back to the sky. However, there was one angel who left behind. She could not go home because she lost her shawls. Where are all my shawls? If I don't find my shawls, I won't be able to get to heaven again. Like a helping angel, Jakatarup appeared to lend Angel a shawls. The angel's name, Nawang was then invited back home. The two of them then got married. Nawang now also has to work like a human, such as cooking and washing. However, as an angel, she has a magic. Every day, she simply just put a piece of rice into a pot. Surprisingly, the result could be enough for her family to eat. However, her magic could be lost if someone opened the pot while she was cooking. One day, he was told Jakatarup not to open the pot. Jakatarup, if I'm cooking, don't open the pot, even I'm washing or doing something else. One day, he was cooking. Nawang told Jakatarup to take care of their daughter, Nawangsi. Jakatarup, I want to washing. Please take care of our daughter Nawangsi. Of course, I will take care of Nawangsi while you wash your clothes. But Jakatarup was curious. She tried to open the pot. For a surprise, because he saw that Nawang had only cooked a single grain of rice to feed a family. That curiosity had a huge impact. Now, Nawang's magic was gone. She had to cook in order to prepare a meal for her family. The supplies rice in the barn, which had never been decreased, gradually became less and less. When the supplies was run out, Nawang found her shawls. It was hers. Then, after telling Jakatarup to take care of their daughter Nawangsi, Nawang finally returned to heaven.
The moral of this story is, in every relationship, we have to start it with honesty. That's why we can find a peace and happiness. That's how the end of this story is known by people as the legend of Jakataru. Thank you for your attention. It is enough for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Rihanna. The next one is the second contestant, Arini Fitria Hanum. Is it here? The stage is yours.
Cek cek. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Arni Fitria Hanum. I am from the school of Nurul Hidayah, and today I will be telling you a story about the smug monkey and the slow sloth. Before we start, who is the smug monkey and who is the slow sloth? Well, the smug monkey is a monkey that has the personality of a mean and rude monkey, while the sloth is a sloth that has the personality of a kind and patient sloth. Once upon a time, a monkey was bragging about how fast he could climb up the trees. I bet I could even race the whole forest creatures and win effortlessly, the monkey said confidently. He made fun of the poor sloth for being so slow. Imagine you challenging me. You can even challenge a turtle and lose without any other things to lose. The sloth, without any hesitation, challenged the monkey into a race. Okay then, let's just prove it in a race, the sloth said as he challenged the monkey. The monkey was surprised. The monkey, without any hesitation, accepted the race. The day of the race begins. The squirrel was to be the umpire of the race. The squirrel screamed as both the monkey and the sloth raced towards the finish line. The monkey was already halfway. Like everyone had expected, the monkey was faster than the sloth. The monkey looked behind to find the sloth nowhere. Oh my god. Winning is fun and all, but when you're getting it this easy, it's boring, the monkey said. The monkey leaned behind a log and planned on taking a short nap. I'm just gonna take a nap while waiting for the sloth to finish his slow little legs. The monkey shut his eye closed. Surely, the sloth was still way behind, but the sloth still kept on going. I need to focus, the sloth said as he kept on going step by step towards the finish line. The sloth, genuinely slow, managed to get past the monkey while the monkey was still asleep. The monkey woke up. He took a nap longer than he had planned. He looked behind, left, right, to find the sloth still nowhere.
The monkey thought to himself, is he that slow? Whatever, I'm just going to finish this race off easily, the monkey said. The monkey swung from branch to branch at full speed towards the finish line. And as the monkey arrives at the finish line, he finds the sloth waiting for him there. What? How are you already here? You were so slow, you couldn't have beaten me. The sloth explained to the monkey. Well, monkey, no one told you to take a nap. Although I was slow, I still managed to get past you, right? And I won fair and square. The monkey was still mad about this. He didn't have thought that the sloth could finish. So, squirrel, what do you think about it? Well, I think that you should tell them that we have learned a lesson today about the race of the smug monkey and the slow sloth. Can you tell me what are the lessons that we learned? Well, squirrel, the lessons that we learned is that we should never do what the monkey does, because this smug monkey is really mean, and if you do the same thing as the monkey does, it could lead you to your downfall. While you should follow what the sloth does. The sloth was really patient, even towards a monkey that was so rude towards him. The sloth is wise, and you should always remember to never lose hope in the mercy of Allah. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Arini. The next one is the third contestant, Jogina Zaratusif Al-Haq Siregar. Is it here?
Ya. Oke. Hai Jogina.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, allemaal. Today I'm going to tell you a story under the title of The Woman and Her 366 Babies. Now before we start, I want to introduce myself. My name is Jogina Zaratul Shoaib Alaksi Regar. You can call me Zahra. I am from Anur SMP Teki EFS, the 9th grade. Now, without further ado, let's get the story started. Long ago, there lived a young lady, a countess, for her husband was a count. For all the fine jewelries and gowns that she had, unfortunately, her characteristics aren't too pleasurable. Though it was that there's no reason behind it. It's been more than 10 years since she married her husband, and yet she couldn't even give him an heir. In the other end, there lived a poor beggar woman. She had 2 babies born in one day. Though unfortunately, her husband died in a war that happened a few years prior. One day, while the beggar woman was trudging along the dirt path, searching for food while carrying her 2 babies on her back, she accidentally stumbled into the garden of the mansion of the countess. When she met the countess, she begged the countess with her full heart, "Oh, please, madam, just give me some food.
give me some food for my children too, she begged. But the countess had other plans. She has a much more important thing to ask. Where did you get those babies? Those brats aren't yours, she said. The poor beggar woman begged to the countess again. Oh, please, madam, yes, they are indeed my babies. If you aren't going to give me any food, please just give them some. My husband died in war while serving your husband. She pleaded. The countess, though, doesn't want to entertain this accusation. She said while screaming, "Get out of my house, you peasant," she said. The beggar woman, losing her temper, yelled, start to curse the countess. You wicked lady, I hope the heavens fall on you," she said. The countess, though, didn't care, as she called her manservants to come and get rid of the poor beggar woman. As the manservants pushed her out of the mansion the most brutal way, the poor beggar woman for her babies, reaching them up to the sky while yelling as loudly as she can, "You may have as much babies as they are in a year." A few months after that, the countess was, as every good family Dutch does. Baby clothes are ready. Little mittens and socks was at stock, while blue embroidered and pink embroidered ribbons are on top of the table. While the maids were readying the preparations for a new stranger, the countess was picking out names for the babies. It was fun for the countess, but at the end of the day, she managed to pick out 46 names with all of the girl names ending with a "h" sound. When sun breaks, the countess was giving birth to not one, not two, but 366 babies. Every single maid in the mansion, including the manservants, running everywhere chaotically as they reach for new clothes for the babies, for it is not enough. While she was birthing, there was also a baby there. When he sees how small the babies are, he tells the husband of the countess, that they should baptize the children at the day they were born. As the count agrees, for he was a devoted Christian, they readied all of their servants and themselves to go to the church at the end of the town. As a parade happened, many curious people came in awe at what was happening. Though the parade started quite well, with the baby sleeping, the moment they reached the premises of the church, the babies start crying when they wake up. As they reach the entrance of the church, there was an old bishop waiting for them. When he heard how loud the babies were crying, his face became unpleasant. As he grabbed each one of the babies and baptizes them, he becomes frustrated by how many babies there are. So he has a brilliant idea. Why not just took one of where the babies were kept and baptize them all at once? And with that idea, they managed to baptize all of the babies before the night falls. Though unfortunately, when night does fall, the babies died in an instant. It was theorized that they died due to the fact that by how small their bodies were. For their bodies were. Their bodies were. Even though there's unknown where the grave of the babies were made, the church where the babies were baptized soon built a tomb. Soon built a tomb for the babies. Now that's the end. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Jogina, for the amazing performance. The next one is Kirana Azhara Laksmita. Stage is yours.
Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, I've got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got was-its and was-its galore. Do you want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. Oh, mirror, mirror on the wall, I'm the most beautiful girl of all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and the honorable judges. My name is Kirana Zara Laksmita. I am from Altaz 25 Junior High School, and today I will tell you the legend of Crying Stone. It's a folklore from West Kalimantan. I'm Kirana, your storyteller. Once upon a time, in a small village, a girl lived with her mother. The girl was very beautiful, with long hair, bright eyes, and everybody will be amazed when they see her. Every day, she put on her makeup and wore her best outfits. Wow, I look so amazing and stunning! But she didn't like to help her mother, not even in the field, but wherever the mother did. The girl was very lazy. Come on, my daughter, help me. I don't want to help my mother. It makes my hands rough and it's so dirty. Ew! I just want to dress up and look more beautiful. One day, her mother asked her to accompany her to go to the market. At first, the girl refused, but the mother persuaded her by saying that they were going to buy new clothes. I'll accompany you to go to the market, but in one condition. You will walk behind me, not side by side with me. Why, my beloved daughter? We can just walk together, right? No, you look so ugly and dirty, and I'm beautiful. At the market, everybody admires the girl's beauty, but they're also curious. Behind the beautiful girl, there was an old woman with a simple dress. The daughter and mother looked very different. Hey, beautiful lady, who is this woman behind you? Oh, she's just my servant. said the girl. At the market, they kept walking and met other people, and they kept asking, "Who is this woman behind the beautiful girl?" "Why? What are you guys looking at me like that? The woman behind me is my servant. She's just my servant," said the girl. At last, the mother couldn't take it anymore. She prayed to God to punish her own daughter. "Please, God, I love her so much, and I want her to understand." And God answered her mother's prayer. Suddenly, there was a big thunder strike, and the daughter couldn't move her legs. Her legs turned into stone and continued to her upper body part. She was panicking and out of breath. "Mother, please forgive me, Mother. I can't move my legs. Please forgive me. I promise to be nice to you, Mother. Please forgive me." But it was too late. Her whole body turned into stone. The tears fell down, and she regretted it. Now they call it the crying stone. The mother was so sad. She knelt down and cried, but she couldn't do anything. The end. The moral value is we must respect our parents. Don't ever hurt them, especially our mother. Remember, heaven lies under mother's feet. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope you enjoyed it and have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Kirana. The next one is the fifth contestant, Farah Natasha Putri. Is it here?
Oke, makasih Kak. Ikannya? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The honorable judges and my beloved friend, let me introduce myself. Hello everyone, my name is Farah Rasha Putri. You can call me Farah. I'm from junior high school under Islamic Full Day. Now, I want to tell you a story about the legend of Toba Lake. Once upon a time, there lived a farmer whose name was Toba. He lived alone on the small forest. One day, he wanted to catch some fish, so he went go to the river and fish there. God, give me a big fish. Ooh, one fish? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, ooh, wow, I'm lucky. He was very surprised when he got a big fish. He went home and planned to cook the fish. One fish and oh, when he touched the second fish, the fish turned into a beautiful girl. Oh, oh, what? Why you can't? Toba was confused. Oh, I'm sorry if I surprised you, but I want to thank you because you touched me and I'm turned back into human again. Uh, why? Why you can't? Because I was cursed by God. Toba is still confused, but he falls in love with a beautiful girl. Oh, I see. Do you want to stay here? Oh, can I? You can help me? Oh, yes, I will try my best. But can you promise never tell anyone about my past? If you can't, I cannot live with you. Okay, I promise. Not long time, Toba married the beautiful girl because he loves her so much and her loves him too. 3 months later, Toba's wife became pregnant. And 9 months later, baby boy was born. Toba was very happy and gave his child name Samosir. Unfortunately, Samosir was a lazy boy. When his father worked in the rice field, Samosir just fall asleep. Day in, day out, Samosir turned into a good boy. One day, Samosir brought lunch for his father. On the hot day, Samosir was hungry, so he stopped somewhere in the street to eat some food. Yum, yum, yum. Then when he got his father so angry as he realized his son has eaten his food. He said, "You are a bad boy. No wonder you are a son of fish." Samosir was deeply hurt. He went home and told his mother about all his father's words. "You break your promise. I cannot live with you again. Sam, now go to the hill, find tall street, and climb it." "Why, Mom? I'm so scared. What's happened?" "Just do it, son. Go now. Go." A few moments later, his mom turned into a fish. Suddenly turned rain for several days and the area became a big lake. Was named Toba Lake. Then small island in the middle which is believed to be place of Samosir was named Samosir Island. And people say there's magic in the lake. The end. Okay guys, the moral value from this story is we must keep our promise because if we break our promise, we will get the consequence. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.
Thank you, Farah. The next one is the sixth contestant, Yazid Muhammad Al-Kausar. Tes.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Yazid Muhammad Al-Kausar. Today, I will tell you about the most famous story. The title is The Legend of Malin Kundang. I'm sure most of you know about it, but I will make the story more interesting for you. Are you ready? Alright, let me continue my story. A long time ago, in a small village near the beach in West Sumatra, lived a woman and her son. They were Malin Kundang and his mother. Malin's mother was a single parent due to Malin's father had passed away since Malin was a child. Malin had to live hard with his mother. One day, Malin met his mother and asked her to allow him to find a job in a big city. Mom, I want to go to a big city to find a better job. Please, allow me, Mom. Please, don't leave me alone, son. You are my only son. I love you so much. Mom, if I stay here, I will always be a poor man. I want to be a successful person to help us to get a better life. I promise you that I will be back for you. Please, allow me, Mom. If you really want to go, I can't stop you, my son. I could only pray to God for you to gain your success in life. Alright, Mom. I promise you that I will be back for you and make you happy someday. In the next morning, Malin Kundang was ready to go. Happy audience! Do you know what happened the next? Alright, let me continue my story. In a big city, Malin Kundang worked in a big ship. Malin was a good-looking and diligent boy. So many women fell in love with him, includes the daughter of the richest merchant. Fortunately, Malin Kundang was fell in love with her too. So, to marry the girl, Malin Kundang worked harder and harder until he got success. Well, audience, do you know what happened the next? How is Malin? How is he now? Years passed. Malin became a rich merchant and had a beautiful wife. One morning, Malin's wife asked him to go vacation. So,
Malin prepared his big luxury ship and everything to sail. However, in the middle of his voyage, Malin Kundang was blown by a storm. His ship had to board in the closed island. You know, it was the island where Malin Kundang was born. Many people came to see a big luxury ship. They saw Malin in that ship. They shout, "Malin comes! Malin comes!" Malin's mother heard that. She shocked and wept happily. She ran to meet Malin. She cried. "Is that you, Malin? Is that you, my beloved son? Oh God, you go home, Malin. I'm your mother. Do you remember me?" Malin's wife shocked and said, "Mother?" She said that you're her mother? Is that true, Malin? Mother? Oh, no, no. My dear, I don't know this poor old woman. Hey, you poor woman, get out of my ship! After that, Molly's mother gets out of the ship while crying and kneeled on the ground. "Please, God, you know what happened to me. Please do what you need to do." After that, the wind blew hard, the sky getting dark, and the storm destroyed Malin's ship. Malin was cried. "Mom, please help me. Forgive me, please, Mom. Please." But it was too late. Malin Kundang was cursed into a stone. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know the moral of the story? Let me tell you. The moral of the story is we have to treat our parents well, especially our mother. They are who brought us to this world with all the struggles. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Azid. The next one is the seventh contestant, Amira Hulwa Raihana.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, honorable judges, teachers, and everyone here today. My name is Amira Hula Raihana, and it's a pleasure to be here with all of you. Today, I'll be sharing a traditional Indonesian folktale called Bawang Merah and Bawang Putih. This is a story about kindness, gratitude, and the importance of a good heart. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy this story. Once upon a time, in a small village, lived two stepsisters
named bawang merah and bawang putih. They were very different from each other. Bawang merah was bold and mean, while bawang putih was gentle, hardworking, and kind-hearted. They lived with their mother, who always treated bawang merah as her favorite and was unfair to bawang putih. Bawang putih, hurry up with that sweeping. I want you to finish all the chores today while I go out to the river. Yes, sister, I'll finish this chores soon. Don't worry. So, bawang putih worked all day without rest, while bawang merah and her mother gave her more and more work. One day, while washing clothes at the river, a scarf slipped out of her hand and floated down the stream. Oh no! It's my stepmother's favorite scarf! I have to find it! So, bawang putih chased along the riverbank until she arrived at a beautiful garden where an old woman standing by the water holding the scarf. Are you looking for this scarf, my dear? Yes, thank you so much. My stepmother would be so angry if I lost it. I'll give it back to you. But will you help me with some chores around my house first? Being kind-hearted, bawang merah agreed. She spent the day helping the old woman sweep, clean, and tend to her garden. When she finished, the old woman handed her the scarf along with a big pumpkin as a gift. Take this pumpkin, dear. When you open it at home, you'll find something special inside. Bawang putih thanked the old woman and hurried home. But when her mother saw the pumpkin, she became curious. What's in that pumpkin, bawang putih? Give it to me. When they cracked open the pumpkin, they found it filled with gold and jewels. If bawang putih got so much gold and jewels for helping that woman, I'll go and get even more. The next day, bawang merah went to the river, threw her own scarf in, and followed it to the old woman's garden. Are you looking for this scarf? Yes, and if you want me to help you like bawang putih did, make it quick. I don't have all day. Bawang merah was lazy and rude, barely doing any chores and no one complaining. But the old woman said nothing and gave her a small pumpkin as a reward. This better be filled with gold and jewels, or I'll come back. When bawang merah got home, she and her mother opened the pumpkin. But instead of gold, scorpions, snakes poured out, shocking and terrifying them. What is this? Why didn't we get jewels? From that day on, bawang merah and her mother learned that kindness brings true reward. Meanwhile, bawang putih lived happily, knowing that her kindness and gratitude brought her good fortune. And that, dear listeners, is the story of bawang merah and bawang putih. The lesson? Always be kind and goodness will come back to you. Thank you very much for listening to the story of bawang merah and bawang putih. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a valuable lesson about kindness and gratitude. Once again, thank you, and I hope you enjoy and have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Amara, for amazing performance. The next one is Fatia Hanifa Werdi.
Oh, dari sana. Cek. Tes, tes.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, judges, and hello, audience. My name is Fatia Hanifaurdi, but you can just call me Hani. Today, I'm so proud to be here to tell all of you about a local story. So today, I'll be telling all of you about a story that maybe all of you have known about. It is the legend of Prambanan Temple. I'm Hani, your storyteller. Once upon a time, in Prambanan, in central Java, there were two Hindu kingdoms, Pengging Kingdom and Baka Kingdom. Pengging Kingdom was a prosperous and welfare kingdom who was led by a wise king named Prabu Damarmoyo, who had a handsome son named Raden Bandung Bondowoso. Meanwhile, in Kraton, Baka Kingdom was led by an evil king named King Baka, who had a beautiful daughter named Roro Jonggrang. King Baka was a very greedy king. He wanted to conquer the whole Prambanan. Because of King Baka greediness, it made a war happen between Pengging Kingdom and Baka Kingdom. Prabu Damarmoyo sent his son, Bandung Bondowoso, to fight with King Baka. King Damarmoyo said to his son, Bandung, you shall defeat King Baka. He's an evil king and he's a bad king. He shall die today. Bandung agreed. Yes, father, I'll go to Baka Kingdom and kill him. So then, there was a big war happened. In that war, King Baka was finally killed. Roro Jonggrang, who saw her father died, quickly ran to him while crying. Father! Father, please! Father, don't leave me! Father, please! Bandung, who saw Roro for the first time, was Impressed by her beauty, he proposed to marry her. Roro, shall you marry me? I'm sorry about your father's death. I'm in deep remorse. But Roro, you shall marry me so I can protect you from all this war. Roro Jongrang was actually interested in him, but then she remembered that her father was killed by Bandung. So she put on revenge. She agreed to marry him in one condition. Please set me 1,000 temples in one single night. If you can do that, I'll be thinking to marry you. Bandung agreed and worked hard. He asked a group of genies to help him build the temples. Oh my God! What should I do? He can build all of that, and it's not even midnight yet. Roro Jongrang was panicked because the temples were almost completed, and the night is still long. So she called on her mates. Please, please help me. Please help me. Pound more, pound more. Show more lights to the rooster. Show more lights to the rooster. Make sure the rooster are waking up and shouting soon. So Roro pounded with her mates and showed the lights to the rooster. The rooster was shouting. Ooh! Bandung was shocked because the group of genies flew away from the temples upon hearing the rooster. Bandung checked the trick. Then he learned that it was Roro's attempt. He was in great anger. Then he lost his temper. So he called on Roro. Roro, you played me a trick. You deserve to complete my work. So then, Bandung cursed Roro into a statue to complete his work. The end. That's all that I could tell you about the legend of Prambanan Temple. Dear judges and audience, there is one more value from my story. That is, you should never make a promise if you can't keep it. I'm Hani, your storyteller. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Hanifa. The next one is the ninth consistent, Shakira Al-Fatia. Is it here?
Tes, tes. Tes, tes.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, hello, dear honorable judges and audience. Today, I'm really excited to tell you a captivating story about the origins of Komodo Island. This isn't like any legend you've ever heard before, so get ready to dive into something extraordinary. But before we start, let me introduce myself. I'm Shaki from SMP Plus Islamic Village. Let's begin with long ago on the island of Komodo. A legendary princess known as Princess Naga watched over the land. The people love her for her kindness and her mystical bond with nature. Princess Naga was no ordinary princess. The people believed that she was a being of mystical power, protector of the island's creature and the forest. One day, Princess Naga married a young man named Majo. In a peaceful village on Komodo Island, Princess Naga speaks with her husband Majo while gazing out over the forest. My love, I watch over this island and all its creatures, but my heart longs for a family. I wish to raise a children that can inherit the love we share for this land. Our bond is strong, my dear. If we are blessed with children, they will carry the spirit of this island within them. Guess what? Soon after, Princess Naga gave birth to twins, an extraordinary boy named Geralt, and, mysteriously, a baby lizard they called Aura. Knowing the island is vast, Princess Naga raised the twins separately, one in the village and one in the forest. In the early morning, Princess Naga and young Geralt walked together through the forest. The air was filled with bird songs and the sunlight filters through the trees. Geralt, remember that every creature in this island are not enemies. They are family, just like the land itself. Yes, Mother, I understand. I will respect them. Good. Good. Someday, you'll see that this bond is stronger than appearances. She gave him a reassuring smile. Then they shared quiet moments together, gazing over the forest. Years later, Geralt had become a skilled hunter. His heart is filled with courage and pride, and he's known for providing food for the villagers. One day, he ventured deep into the forest, following the track of a deer. There it is, my prize, just a little closer, said Geralt, whispering to himself. He silently raised his spear, his eyes focused, but as he moved to strike, a large shadowy figure emerged from the bushes. Do you know what that is? A giant lizard, its scales glinting in the sunlight. Hey, back off! This is my hunt! But the lizard doesn't back down. It moves closer, seeming to claim the deer for itself. Just as Geralt prepared to defeat his hunt, a brilliant light filled the clearing. Princess Naga appeared, stepping between them. Geralt, put down your spear. Do not harm this creature. Mother, but why? This lizard dares to challenge me for my hunt. Listen closely, my son. This creature you see is not just any lizard. She is Aura, your twin sister. I gave birth to both of you. My sister? But how can this be? She looks nothing like me. How can she be my sister? Aura and you are two parts of the same heart. While you grew among the villagers, she grew in the wild. The spirit of this island flows in both of you. You two are meant to protect each other, not to fight. And family is not about appearance, my son. It's about bond, deeper than any difference, one that connects us all. Suddenly, Geralt remembered the thing that his mother had taught him back when he was little. I see, Mother. I've been blind to what truly matters. Audience, have you ever found yourself facing something unfamiliar and feeling uncertain? Well, sometimes things are not as they seem. As Geralt reached out, Aura steps forward, sensing peaceful instinct. Then he gently touched her, feeling the warmth of family through her rough scales. I will honor you, Aura.
I see now that we are connected, just as I am to the forest and the land. This is how it must be. From today onward, remember that every creature here, whether it speaks as we do or moves quietly through the wild, is family. Respect them as such. With his mother's guidance, Jiron came to accept Aura as his sister, and in doing so, he learned to see beyond appearances. Imagine discovering a sibling where you least expected, someone who shares your spirit, even if they look different. What would you do? If it ever happened to me, I'll just take it slow, get to know them, and just see where things go. Sometimes this connection brings new perspectives, or even teach you things you never thought about before. Who knows? Okay, let's get back to the story. Time passed and Geralt and Aura live in harmony. Geralt shared his story with the villagers who began to respect and protect the island's creature, especially the great lizard. They called these creatures Komodo dragon, in honor of Princess Naga and her mystical connection to the land. The legend of Princess Naga Komodo teaches us the value of respect and unity, encourages us to cherish nature and embrace all being as family. The end. So how was it? Have you ever heard this kind of story before? If not, this will be a great addition to your collection of Indonesian stories. I'm Shaki, thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Shakira. And now for the last contestant, Kinan Putih Kaisa.
Tes, tes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear honorable judges and audience who's watching, so we all know that legends usually filled with magics and fantasy, but we also know that some is filled with moral values that we can take as a life lesson. So that is why I am Kinan from SMP Plus Islamic Village is going to tell you the story of the Weeping Stone. So let's start with a long time ago in the hills of West Kalimantan, there lived a mother and her daughter, Darmi. Life there wasn't easy, but her mother loved her dearly and dreamed of giving her everything she could. Though poor and weary, the mother devoted every waking moment to ensure that her daughter would have a life of comfort and joy. One day, the mother is seen working hard in her small field, pulling weeds, gathering vegetables under the scorching sun. Her face shows the exhaustion, but her eyes shine in determination as she looks back at her modest home, where Darmi sits in her room admiring herself in front of her small mirror, running her fingers through her long, beautiful hair. Suddenly, her mother enters the room, holding a new hair ribbon. Darmi, look, I saved up and bought this for you. I thought it would look lovely in your hair. It's fine, I guess, but I was hoping for a golden comb. This wasn't really my style, Mother, said Darmi, barely looking at the ribbon. Her mother's smile faded, but she said nothing. Her heart ached, but her love for Darmi remained as strong as ever. She promised herself that one day that she would get her daughter every finer thing that she longed for, even if it means working twice as hard. The next day, the mother returns from a very long day in the field, tired and hungry. As she enters the house, she found Darmi, clearly lounging, clearly waiting for her to make dinner. Darmi, could you help me prepare dinner? I've had such a long day in the field and a little help would make things easier. Mother, I've been tired too. Do you know how long it takes to keep myself looking this good? I'm exhausted from all this self-care. Just make dinner, please, said Darmi. The mother prepared the dinner, accepting Darmi's demand. In her heart, she hoped that one day Darmi would realize the sacrifice that she made. One morning, Darmi decided that she wanted to accompany her mother to the market, though not to help with the heavy carts or vegetables, but to buy herself a new comb. The mother, as always, was willing to go with all her daughter's wishes, hoping that she would enjoy the journey together. As they walked down the hill, Darmi shades herself with under an umbrella, while her mother, struggling to push the cart under the hot sun. Darmi, don't you think it's a beautiful day? Maybe we can pick some flowers on our way back. Mother, stop talking about silly flowers. You're embarrassing me. Just hurry up so we can go to the market already. People they passed by at the market looked at Darmi with mixed expressions. Some admired Darmi's beauty, but the others whispered about the girl's lack of kindness. As they reached the market, the mother sold some of her vegetables to earn some money. But as soon as she earned her earnings, Darmi was there, demanding for her share. Mother, I need new things. Give me the money you earned so I can buy a golden comb and a few other things. But Darmi, I saved this for food and seeds, but if a comb is what you need, here. Darmi snatches the money from her mother's hand and heads off. The mother heart aches as she watches her daughter heads off without a glance back. As Darmi flaunts her new comb, she met friends in the market, and she pretends not to know her mother. The mother tries to approach her, but she turns away. Darmi, who's that poor old woman looking at you? Oh, she's just a servant of mine, nothing important. Darmi, how could you? Darmi's word broke her mother's heart. She went off, filled with pain and sorrow, unable to believe her daughter's depths of pride. For the first time, she feels her strength begin to wane. On their way back from the market, the sky grows dark as clouds gather overhead. Her mother, overwhelmed by sorrow, falls to her knees, whispers a prayer. Dear Creator, if my daughter is to live without love, then I would rather live alone than bear this heartache. Take this pain from me. Suddenly, Darmi feels her feet grows heavy. Realizing she can no longer move them, she looks down in terror. Mother, what's happening? I can't move my legs. They're turning into a stone. Please help me. Her mother looked at her daughter with tears in her eyes, finally understanding that this was a punishment from the heavens. To this day, the stone is known as Batu Menangis, or the Weeping Stone. Stands in West Kalimantan as a reminder of love, sacrifice, consequences of pride, and selfishness. So, the moral story that we can take from this story is that we have to respect our families, especially our mother, because she sacrifices everything for our life. So that's it for me. I hope you guys can take the moral lessons. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How do I do this?
Okay, yeah. Shall we give big applause for us? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, my dearest storytellers, number 1 to number 10. Now, please welcome to Mr. Hamza Ali, yeah, as our native speaker for EF regions. Will give some comments for all the storytellers. Mr. Hamza, time is yours.
Hello. Okay. Thank you everyone for your stories today. They're all very good. It was very fun to hear all of them. So thank you for that. Just to give some advice or tips for everyone to get better, I would say maybe for the pronunciation of the longer words, maybe just try to speak them a bit slower, just so the word soundings come out a little bit clearer, so it's easier to understand. And then for your intonation as well, I think it's more just about practicing at home, going over the words and script with your parents and friends. But I think overall everyone's English speaking today was very good, and it was a pleasure to be here today to listen to all of your stories. So thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Hamza Ali and Mr. Gutu. Sorry? You know, okay, yeah. Dear audience, yeah, there are 2 our native speakers. Sorry, there are 2 our judges for today. One native speaker from EF and also one local teacher from EF. Thank you, Mr. Hamza and Mr. Guntur, and also Ms. Pika. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, for the announcements, I mean for the the result of our stage today, both of level primary level school and also for junior high school level will be announced on closing ceremony on Saturday, November 16. Okay, yeah. Please welcome. Yeah, please come back here to enjoy the bazaar and also the closing ceremony. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you. See you on Saturday. Thank you so much. Yeah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah.